I'd like to apologize for my rather crappy video quality. It's a problem I anticipate fixing very soon, but right now it's a problem that I have with my videos. Like I said, I hope to make sure I correct this soon to give myself some sort of credibility. But right now, that's just kind of the card I'm dealt using my laptop camera. But regardless of that, this is the Dorm Report for October 6, 2014, coming to you from Columbia, Missouri. This is Peter Marzano, and we're going to look at the NFL Monday night game first. Seahawks, Redskins. Obviously, you're looking at Seattle being the favorite. This is who I picked to win the game. And Russell Wilson, what a game he had. 18 to 24, 201 yards, 2 touchdowns passing with 11 carries, 122 yards, and a rushing touchdown. The man's a dual-threat quarterback. You see these guys get hurt a lot, but it looks like Russell Wilson is here to stay. He knows how. He's one of the few dual-threat quarterbacks who really knows how to throw the ball down the field. You see that game after game, and you saw it again tonight. But what you really saw was the fact that he can run like no other. And especially over a subpar Washington defense, he was really able to show that he has that in him. Despite that, Kirk Cousins tossed for 283 yards, and Deshaun Jackson, 5 catches for 157 yards with a touchdown. So definitely good for Deshaun Jackson, the former Philadelphia Eagle. But Washington falls to 1-4 on the season. Seattle improves to 3-1. But the big stories today were baseball. Obviously, that's what we like seeing. It's just overall just a lot of fun stuff. You gotta love playoff baseball. And with that, we start off on what was a day game today with Washington and San Francisco. We're playing in San Francisco. You got Madison Bumgarner going up against Doug Fister. Madison Bumgarner is a Giants ace. He tossed a gem in Pittsburgh for the wild card game, and he's put up again to try and wrap up the series for the Giants. But with the 2-0 lead, unfortunately, it wasn't that simple for Madison Bumgarner. In fact, a throwing error would be the difference in this game, as the Washington Nationals ended up defeating the San Francisco Giants by a score of 4-1. Bryce Harper added on a homer late. And that really was the difference, was a throwing error that happened in the 7th inning. Nationals dropped a 3 spot on it, and they have life. Granted, they're going to have to play another game on the road for Game 4 in order to stay alive, but San Francisco still has the advantage, and they still have the opportunity to wrap it up at home tomorrow. Dodgers-Cardinals game, this is just great pitching. First of all, Matt Carpenter, 3 homers in 3 games. The guy is one of the most underrated players in baseball, and I'm a Cubs fan saying this, that this is a guy who every time he goes up to the plate, it's very hard to get him out. And the thing that every pitcher has to go through his mind, this is a guy that's fouling off every pitch. He's making sure that he gets in the pitcher's mind. This is why he's able to get the game-changing doubles and the game-changing home runs. He's able to get on base. He's able to convert with runners in scoring position. Matt Carpenter is a type of guy that is one of the most valuable guys, probably the most valuable guy for the St. Louis Cardinals, and one of the most valuable guys for any team in the league. It's very hard to try and come close to value in somebody like Matt Carpenter. John Lackey and Hyunjin Ryu pitched great games, but it was Colton Wong who came through in the bottom of the 7th and a 2-run shot, 3-1. Cardinals win. They have the 2-1 series lead and are able to have a chance to wrap it up in St. Louis tomorrow night. I said that Columbia became a Royals town. It's kind of becoming a Cardinals town these few days, at least until the ALCS starts, where the Royals and the Orioles will play for the American League pennant. But no series wrapped up today, so we still have life in both of the National League series, despite the fact that both of the American League series were sweeps. So we're going to have to take a look at what's going on tomorrow in postseason baseball. Wednesday, we don't have any baseball, but tomorrow, Dodgers-Cardinals, Clayton Kershaw, who's rocking a 10.8 postseason ERA, has a shot in St. Louis tomorrow. He will face Shelby Miller. As far as predictions go, I think that these two teams are too close to each other. I say the Los Angeles takes this game. Clayton Kershaw is going to rebound. He's going to get a second career postseason win. I like the Dodgers in this one. Shelby Miller has proven to be vulnerable. He spent some time in the bullpen this year for St. Louis. I think this is going to be a tough game for the Cardinals to win. They don't have the Adam Wainwright matchup, even though it's in St. Louis. I think the Los Angeles stretches this one back to the City of Angels for Game 5. Nationals and Giants. The Nationals will try and do the same and take the series back to Washington, D.C. for a Game 5, where Gio Gonzalez will take on Ryan Vogelsong. This matchup heavily favors the Nationals, and that's why I'm picking the Nationals. I like Gio Gonzalez in this matchup. The guy's been underrated. He had a near Cy Young season in 2012. I think that he's going to have a great performance in San Francisco tomorrow. Vogelsong has been hit hard all year. It's going to be tough for him to come out and really make some noise once he starts. So that's really all we have for sports as far as today and tomorrow. There really wasn't too much going on. Obviously, we don't have football tomorrow. We got the playoff baseball tomorrow, which is great. And then, obviously we're looking at everything that's happened in college football, the massive ranking changes. College game day will be in Starkville, Mississippi this Saturday for the Auburn-Mississippi State game, a 2-3 matchup. The SEC has still proven to be a dominant league, or conference, I should say, still in baseball mode. But we don't have any college football until Friday this week, so this is all I have for today. Coming to you live from Columbia, Missouri, this has been Peter Marzano with the Dorm Report of October 6th. Stay tuned, and we'll see you tomorrow night upon conclusion of the Nationals job.